Good morning, boys and girls. It is Tuesday, May 19th. We're going to continue with poetry. Yesterday we talked more about poetry and anthologies. We went over our anchor charts and talked about the anthologies that we've read and their themes. So today I want to talk more about how we're going to write poetry. You did your name poems last week, and those of you that sent them to me or shared them with me, you did a really good job. So we're going to talk about how we write poetry. So basically how we've been preparing is we've been listening to mentor poems. And you guys should remember what that means, because we do a lot of mentor books or texts anytime we start a new unit. I show you books on video on our screen in the classroom. We read books, we talk about them, and this time it's the same thing, but we've been doing it with different poetry, okay? So we've studied different mentor poems and anthologies, and now what we're going to do is start generating some ideas. And the way that we're going to generate ideas is by using a heart map. Now I'm pretty sure we did this last year when we worked on poetry, but it's just a way that we can organize our ideas. So I'm going to go over the heart map questions, and those are going to help you fill in your own heart map. So after this video today, you're going to draw a picture of a heart on a piece of paper, the best that you can. It's no big deal if it looks like a circle or an egg. And you're going to write your heart map questions or answers and ideas on it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we're going to do that right now. So we're going to zoom in on those. Okay, so first up over here, and these questions are also on the lesson. So if you are done, you don't have to keep going back to this recording. If someone in your family can help you go back on the lesson that I posted, these are actually typed out, okay? So the heart map questions are things that really matter to me, and they're about people, places, and ideas. So these are the questions you want to think about to fill in your heart map. So think about special people and why they're special to you. Think about some special places and why those are special to you. Special moments that you've had and why they're special moments to you. What are some things that has really affected your heart? Okay, meaning brought you lots of love, happiness, safety. What are some experiences that you'll never forget? Like it is something that was really a big moment in your life and you're never going to forget it. It might be a scary thing or funny thing. What are happy or sad memories that you have? Those are things that usually we don't forget about and easy to write about, okay? Some feelings. What are some things or objects that are important to you? So you might talk about a tree that is in your backyard that you just, you have a swing from it, or you climb it, or you go there to read, or just good memories with it. You have a trophy that you won for something that you did. You have a special stuffed animal that maybe you've had since you were really little, or a new one that you got. Or what are some things that you love to do? I know you guys all like certain things because you tell me about them all the time, okay? And then what are your fears, okay? I could say spiders and heights, okay? That would be me for sure. I didn't even include that on my heart map. I probably should add that in. So I'm going to show you my heart map, and this is what you're going to be doing for your homework today. And I also want you to bring your heart map to the Zoom on Wednesday, okay? Just so you don't have to read the whole thing to us on the Zoom, but maybe tell us a couple things that you put in your heart map, okay? So here are some of mine. Right here I started with my house, okay? This is a special place to me because I've had lots of family parties here, or friend parties, lots of memories. I feel happy and cozy and safe in my house. I enjoy my pool, my backyard, okay? Quincy. Of course, he's a special pet. I love that he snores. He's soft and just lovable, okay? Teaching, of course, that's my job and I love it. So I have lots of memories with all the years that I've been teaching my students. It makes me happy. I have friends that I've made over the years, all the books and reading of your work and all the work that kids have done for me over the years. Myrtle Beach was a trip that I took with my family, my parents, my sister, my kids, my husband. So, to talk about the plane ride, it was a family trip. We stayed at a hotel. There was swimming and waves and beach. So I just put some words around each big idea. Dane and Chloe, those are my kids. I love them. Their sports, softball, football, happiness. I mean, I could have listed this whole thing filled with stuff just with Dane and Chloe. But those are just, you don't have to, we don't write any sentences on here. These are just your ideas, okay? Camping. I enjoy camping. It's friends and family, fireworks. One memory from camping is a hailstorm that I got caught in one time when we were canoeing. Bonfires, s'mores, taking trails, okay? When I was young, I'll never forget about a spelling bee that I was in, and the word that I got out on was cockleshell. I mean, I don't even know what that is, but I spelled it wrong, and I was so upset with myself because it was the easiest word, and I got so excited, and I spelled it too fast, and once you spell it, if you make a mistake, you're out. So that's something I'll never forget. The Washington, D.C. trip I took with my son, Florida trips that we've had, and going on a cruise when it was my senior year in high school. So these are all things that I put in my heart map that will help me get ideas when I start doing my poems, okay? So that's the reason we're doing a heart map, is so that you have ideas to start your poems. Remember, this is not writing with a beginning, middle, and end. These aren't full sentences. These are just words and ideas. So when we start coming up with poems about things we care about or fear, this is what we can look at for ideas. So you're not sitting there going, oh, what is this poem going to be about? I have no ideas. Well, this is for you to pull out and look at it so you can pick one of these things and just start writing about it. Remember, poems can be only a couple lines. They can be long, short. They don't have to rhyme. They can be silly. They don't have to make sense. That's what's fun about poetry. Okay, so once again, here's your questions. Use these to help you come up with what you're going to put in your heart map, okay? Tomorrow's Zoom on Wednesday is at 2 o'clock, and it's for everybody, okay? Normally I did 2 different Zooms, one for 3rd and 4th grade and one for 5th grade. Tomorrow we are going to do a Zoom with everybody, and it'll probably be like that for the next few weeks of school, okay? Because it's going to be easier. For all of us, we're all kind of working on the same thing. And I think it would just be easier that way, and we get some more ideas from each other. So 2 o'clock tomorrow, I hope to see everybody at the Zoom with your heart map, okay? Thanks, guys.